It's on me though, but I lost 2 games to the computer. See, I come out trying to blow the doors off of her. Style at first. Then I got him back white. Then I lost them last 2 games, and it changed to championship contender. Roll Tide, let's go, baby.
We always look forward to games like this every season. Teams riding momentum, coming in a clash for national supremacy and trying to make a statement as we get close to the playoffs. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And he's not going to take the touchback. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. On the move, it's Lacey. Finds his way ahead for
hey,
3
Craig.
out of the 16.
Michigan so sorry I'm finna take it out on Ole Miss, motherfucker.
Ride last year, made it to the semifinals, couldn't finish the deal. Regression or redemption?
And today we're going to find out, and that's what's cool.
Somebody got to take it.
Finish the way they wanted to, but they did get to the playoff. That is an accomplishment. Now, did that raise the level of intensity for these guys for a whole offseason, Jesse?
Somebody got to get this issue.
I think it has. I think the sense of urgency on this team has actually gone up. There were a lot of people patting them on the back last year. Yeah, you didn't win it all, but you made it to the playoff. Nice job. They're hungrier than they were a season ago. Let's see if that shows itself here today.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Caught near the sticks. It's Alexander. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go back to the ground. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. He'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Simmons. Pulls it in. It's Bradley.
This nigga catching some
Good
balls.
job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
I ain't time to sit on it.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Oh, fuck.
And the Rebels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Rides to back and leaves it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. The Rebels will keep this drive
That was
going.
no first down.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
Wants to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down.
Hey, let's go, baby.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to. And instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball, man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over from the moment the ball left his hand.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
The Tide crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on 3rd down.
Oh, that nigga hit me in the hand and he dropped it.
What a disaster that would have been. He threw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Rebels line up to punt it away. Looks as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away.
Hey, that might be sick. Don't punt that ball to Mbakwe, nigga.
Touchdown, Bama! Special teams coming through the third aspect of the game, delivering big time. The return man takes it to the end zone himself, and now he'll give his team the lead.
And your defense made a big stop. You think you're getting the offense, the football back, but how about special teams coming through in a big way to take the lead for you, get some excitement, get some juice back on your side.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
So now it's second and long. Looking for a crease to the left. There he goes. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup.
I'd love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
He'll run it again. The Rebels will move the sticks.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved when I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Bring in the heat.
Combo!
The ball's loose.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there.
Hey, who said it? Ready, set, go.
Hopefully they were able to jump back on and not have the turnover.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down.
Come on. Him, Barkley. That's another pick that nigga's supposed to have.
Will have to use its first time out of the half. And the Rebels send out the punt unit. He might just try to kick it away from the return man.
No.
He housed the first one. He'll field the punt. He gets a block. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. To the ground with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Let's talk about Alabama. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse.
Hits him inside the 20, still going. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw.
We got a sophomore quarterback this season, nigga. This nigga polished, and we coming for what's ours. Their motherfucking title.
They must have used fall camp perfect.
We coming, Tyler.
Out firing on all cylinders, smooth, in a rhythm. Great start to the year by this offense.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead.
Hey, Small.
Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the scoring play came on
Can
the
you jump in
12-yard
here?
run. Looks like he's going to bring it out. That is a decision.
I seen him jump online. I thought he was in here.
The end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Running back searching for a hole. Nice move there. Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Looking to pass. It's Simmons. Stands in and takes the hit.
I run the route for these niggas.
Defense putting on the heat and forcing
Go, man. Well, these niggas can't see you.
Crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants to go deep.
Hey, that's a good fucking route.
Catch along the sidelines, got the foot down, and an excellent throw too. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. It falls incomplete and will change into the field to get things started back up. They largely dominated the 1st quarter and built a nice lead to get started. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. It's complete. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Touch pass on the run. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, Dave, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the inside.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Looking to throw again. Fires into the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
This quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on 3rd down.
Damn, I hate when I get a pick in the end zone and they come out.
They were ready. Had a really good coverage call to get the INT.
From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. Got the quick pass. At the 20, he's got space. There he goes. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
They stop him.
You're going to have to go out and go back in, left, or close the app and go back in.
On 2nd down here. The give to the back. He's in open space downfield. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. You can go way back in the history books to the wishbone attack all the way back to the first Rose Bowl team. Alabama builds its identity on a strong running game.
Builds it on dudes that tote the rock and do it with nastiness, with some physicality. Not one guy's going to bring them down, and you see it year after year with these guys, and there's always somebody that's going to be a physical challenge to try to get on the ground.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Might be calling a hot route. Back to throw, it's Russell. Fires into the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You got a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw
to the end zone. Picked off.
I ain't want so much kick this game, man.
Well, coming into this game, this offense knew that points were going to be at a premium. If you can't score touchdowns down here in the red zone, you at least got to come away with field goals, but you can't do that if you're throwing interceptions. That's just poor execution by the offense.
Nigga, y'all ain't just be like, bro, it ain't finding you. Hit it again.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Makes the catch on the left. Breaks into the open. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
You cannot say enough about this quarterback's toughness on that one. Staring downfield, knowing he's going to get absolutely blasted by the defender, and still somehow able to deliver an accurate throw way down the field. It just does not get any better than that from the quarterback position.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Looking for an open area to his left. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it and it'll be 2nd down.
That really good job by the defense. They got to understand that boy can fly. So when he gets outside the pocket, I got to make sure I'm ready to go get him. You could tell.
Damn, Ole Miss got right, boy.
Nice job
trying to fight back.
Control, getting a hit on the quarterback and affecting the throw.
This time he's got it. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. He might want another play. Looking to throw, it's Russell. Skips away from pressure. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
And how about the awareness by this guy on 3rd down, scramble play. Everything's breaking down, but he never panics, and also knows exactly where he needs to get to pick up that 1st down. It's 3rd. I can't slide early. I can't run out of bounds. I'm probably going to have to put my body on the line here and take a big hit and risk that to get this 1st. That's a...
Oh, he's got some space. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. He now has 61 yards rushing already here in the 1st half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. To the ground. He's got it again. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger, and you could tell they pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking deep. Got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown time.
Yeah, now this offense building that shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he's going to bring this one out. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Defense not showing press coverage. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Swings it out to the flat. Turning it on. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something late.
Going to take a shot.
Boom!
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Williams. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Using his legs, it's Young. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Man, what a spectacular
Who got the TV on like that? Sam on the surround sound.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast.
Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. They kick it away on 4th down. Wants to return it. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Takes it the other way.
Oh, this nigga super diving like Well used to do.
But on the great return to improve this field position.
That teams that play cover 1 at an elite level have an elite guy in the middle of the field that he's playing zone, everybody else playing man, and he can cover so much ground. You watch him run, he breaks on the football when he needs to, goes and makes the big interception.
There he goes. They get him stopped, but the big gain has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. They'll immediately call timeout. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. To the air. It's Russell. Dances away. Bought a little time. Lets it go. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Here we go. Now on the move. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. The offense will quickly use a timeout. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. The Rebels will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. No huddle here for the offense. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Breaks into the open. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
To the air, it's Russell. Pocket breaking down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Using his legs, it's Young. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The offense changing the play. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down.
Man, that's a big stop on this first drive. That's got to energize this defense. They didn't have a great first half. Let's just call it what it is. They could have done a lot better. But to come out, make some adjustments, get a stop on this first possession, that's a good sign for this defense.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Leaves it with the back. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing with the running game, and they've got very little to show
You see how I spent off for him, Charlie?
Nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Caught close to the mark.
Oh, they let him catch.
A little more space.
Come on, man. You can't be out there if you can't cover man to man.
Down out to the 30.
Man, these plays are really, really simple.
Oh, they're
Really
safe.
easy to run. I
What
like
you
it.
doing
Just
way down
drop
here?
back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
Scanning the field, it's Simmons. Punts it out there. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the
going
field,
with
he
the out
settles
route.
down
I'm
into
going
an open
with him.
spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
What? Man. Charlie, tell me what they doing, Charlie. They young though. They freshmen. I'm starting them freshmen. They like 75. One is I know for sure.
And the Rebels
Yeah, trying to get him some rip in there.
Trying to keep the drive alive.
1 and 2 freshmen, I think.
They just keep firing. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just
Punt the
not
ball,
really
man.
able to get
Don't
that
be no
done.
fool.
Incompletion
Punt the
on 3rd
ball.
down in your own end. You're expecting them to punt.
He'll try to throw.
Punt the ball. Oh, he got it off.
Him out of the backfield.
He ain't going nowhere. I got too much speed on him.
And they finally get him to
Oh,
the
man,
ground.
he got
An
that
easy
pass
conversion
off.
for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. The Rebels are rolling down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. And
Yeah.
the defense picks up a sack.
Yeah, he's trying to do
Down
something.
at the 44. When you play at a place like Alabama, you have to live up to the legacy of the Jonathan Allens,
don't
the
bring
Deron
your ass up,
Haynes,
nigga.
the Marcel Darius is when you play on that defensive front.
He's
And the
gonna
funny
do.
thing is, I can keep
When
going.
that corner came down, I would've
Will
chunked that
Anderson, like,
motherfucker.
the list goes on and on and on. Just elite level recruiting on the defensive line, on the edge, is how they built this dynasty at Alabama.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm.
What is one doing? This freshman got to come off the field. Well, you got to come off. I'm trying to let you play a little bit.
This tight end is such a weapon because he can line up all over the field. That time he starts in the slot. He's running the corner route against zone coverage, and he's just got athleticism and wiggle and the ability to separate and make big plays. It's so nice to have a target like that.
Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7.
He better not score. I know that.
To the air, it's Simmons.
Oh, I
Got
can't
it in the
do
middle, it's
fuck out.
Alexander.
I
He's
knew
there
what
to
this
make
nigga
the
was going
stop,
to do,
but not
Charlie.
before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7.
Love the location of the throw on that slant pass. Put it out in front of the receiver, put it on his face mask so he can catch it and try to advance.
And he was fortunate not to
That's
lose
how you
yardage
fill the
on
gap,
that play, able
son.
to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have any.
And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all
Make
the
him
way
pay.
in.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so
I don't want him to go.
because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
He's gonna panic. Throw it straight to me. Pick six. Out route.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt.
Okay,
Absolutely perfect. Now down 2 touchdowns, 24-10.
And you want a touchdown, and you
That
want to be
nigga right
aggressive,
there.
man, right down the middle. That obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after
Ain't
putting up
game?
a field goal.
The
Let's
game
see
come
what the
on,
defense
but
can
yeah.
do. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24.
Ole Miss won't go away.
Here's the handoff. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. He's got 93 yards rushing, and this offense wanted to establish the ground game, and man, have they started the season right in that regard. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
When a running back has had as much success as this guy's had so far, listen, defense has got to cue in. They got to cue in to him. He's priority number 1, number 2, and number 3. That's a good start to maybe turning this defensive effort around.
Looking to throw, it's Russell. Using his legs to buy some time. Looks like Alabama will pick up the first down.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at on the field, lose the down and distance. It's third down. I can't slide. QB knows it. Nice job using his noggin and his heart, lowering the shoulder to get the first down on third down.
With a first down. Give to the running back. Oh, he's got a chance. He has the first and still on his feet. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the fourth quarter.
Might as well give it to him again. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going. You're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Alabama!
Go, Bama. Roll Tide.
Consistently run the football, a steady diet because you can break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage.
You got to get back to dominant.
Getting in for the long touchdown.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he's not going to take the touchback. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. They'll give it to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
And the Rebels need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Back to throw, it's Simmons.
Hey, run my play on me, bro.
He was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On the direct snap, it's Williams. That one falls incomplete. They reached into the bag of tricks on first down and couldn't pull it off. Well, that helped the completion percentage, but the idea was yards after the catch, and it didn't happen.
Great job on defense, too. See ball, get ball. They saw exactly when that ball was spit out. You saw the defense fly to the football.
Got his man on the right.
Whoa,
And they
really hurdled that thing to
got it down to the 22. What a nice job getting rid of the football, not only avoiding the sack, but getting the nice gain.
And taking a shot, getting hit as he throws it, showing some toughness, but going through his progression, he couldn't find anybody open, finally went to his running back, got him the football, and he did the rest.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
And on those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Dropping back, it's Russell. Now he's going to break the pocket. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB's scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
No good. After the missed field goal, hey, could be worse. They're still up by 21.
Oh, miss field goal.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. The give to the back. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense.
Well, you can't stay with a safety. I mean, a tight end.
Score some points, so either get it done through the air, or you've got to be more physical up front.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Finds the tight end. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500. I would have won the Heisman, maybe. It's a big deal today in college football, no doubt. Listen, he's in a rhythm right now. He's in a groove. We've seen good decision-making. He's been playing on time, and he's been deadly accurate throwing it. And guess what? This game is far from over.
And these defenses put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good.
He'll take a shot.
Oh,
That's
my.
going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Well, you might not play another goddamn
The
game.
offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Unleashes one deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's what...
Throws toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you can try to get young guys in the game at this point, but now you're just fighting for pride and just letting them try not to get any more points on the scoreboard.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Now the play fake. Looking to scramble. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but, like, let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but, like, let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Intercepted, and finally, this defense makes a play. That can be a momentum changer after the interception. Runs it back to the 37. That was not a great throw. Might even call it ungood. Tried to put some air under it and just made it too easy.
I don't think the quarterback had a lot of confidence in where he was going with that football, Reese. I mean, that's a ball that needed to get there so much sooner.
Come on, 15.
Put a little bit more mustard on that throw, and just lobbing the ball down the field like that, I don't know. You're asking for an interception.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Throws for the tight end. Just about.
Bro, I got the most. I don't know what to call these. They can't even pick the ball up.
It's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops.
Damn, DB, he hit my DBs in the hand with the ball. They gonna kick. 31-10.
This is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode.
Offense got stagnant for a little bit.
They're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback. And you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy in front.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time because now I get to get all my other guys in the game. Guys that don't get to play that much. We're up. This game's over after that missed 4th down conversion.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this 3rd down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
A loss of 8 yards on the play. Number 18.
Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing.